What's going on, guys? Webster Style, Brian Sapp here with another NRW checkpoint. Brian, how you doing today, man?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. A lot of gaming going on. I know Microsoft had their partner preview today. Ended up watching it. Man, I don't remember anything off the top of my head. It was a lot of games actually. But there was this one game, and I forget what it's called. But it's like a hand-drawn first-person shooter where you're like playing this mouse detective, and it's like a 1930s cartoon. It looks so cool. It's like a mouse with a gun or something like that. I forget what it's called, but yeah, it looked really awesome. What else you got? Alan Wake DLC, second wave of that coming out, looks pretty cool. A lot of cool games again, partner showcase. So a lot of that's going to be, multi-platform anyway, but I thought it was just really fun and just to see all of the different games that are coming out over the next. A lot of stuff is slated for next year, but some stuff dropped today. Like Blindfire, which we're going to talk about today, that dropped today. That was at the partner showcase, and spoiler alert, it's cheap. It's like $9 on Steam, so early access. And there was another game, Animal Well, that we aren't talking about today, that drops next week. So we'll probably drop next week. But a couple things were announced that are coming out like either this week or within the next 7 days or so. But it was pretty cool. I like it. I liked it a lot. I saw some things that I'll definitely be keeping my eye on.
Okay. I'm about to check it out.
Yeah, definitely check. I think you'll find some really interesting stuff on there. A good mix of different types of games, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
All right. Next up, we have our new releases, and the first one is the game series that Death Just Will Not Die. Who keeps buying this game? Oh my God! Look, who keeps buying it? But I'll tell you this much: I think this is the first time that I've seen that it hasn't come out for the Wii. I think this was one of the last games that was still coming out for the Wii, like 2-3 years ago. Still, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, we're talking about literally like the only dance game that still comes out. All the other ones are gone. DDR is strictly in the arcades. All the other games, no more. It is just Dance 2025 edition on the PS5, Xbox Series systems, and the Switch, featuring multiple difficulty levels from song selects with select songs, even in multiplayer, with players selecting which of the on-screen coaches to individually follow. Just Dance 2025 edition will also include content players own from Just Dance 2023 edition and Just Dance 2024 edition. So it's backwards compatible if you purchased content from previous editions, which is smart.
Yeah.
And provides a 1 month, here's the kicker, free trial to Just Dance Plus, the subscription-based streaming service featuring hundreds of songs. Ubisoft did it. They added subscriptions. Now Just Dance is now a live service game.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm not mad at that, because the type of game Just Dance is, it makes sense. Instead, I agree. Because this what they're doing, this is what 2K needs to do. This is what Madden needs to do. Like, stop putting out these games every year, just reskins and all the repackaging shit, like, and slapping 2025 on it. Like, just make it a thing where you could just update the game that you have, add the new stuff, and keep going. I feel like this is dope. And then they found a way to monetize it, a little subscription service. I think people are going to do that. Yeah.
Yep. And we know Ubisoft needs it right now, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah. Next up, we have Nikoderiko, The Magical World, dropping on PS5, Xbox Series systems, and Switch. Join Nico and Luna on their quest in Nikoderiko, a vibrant platform adventure with family-friendly design, co-op couch co-op, and various gameplay themes such as mine carts, chase levels, expansive 3D arenas, and underwater adventures. Nikoderiko promises a magical journey for all ages. We are watching the trailer for that one.
Okay.
Next up, we have now. Brian, are you a fan of the Quiet Place series of movies?
Yeah, actually, I saw the first two. I haven't seen the one with Lupita, but I saw the first two. I know the one Lupita's a prequel. But yes, I'm a fan.
Okay. Well, they finally have a video game, The Quiet Place or A Quiet Place, that rode ahead on the PS5, Xbox Series systems, and PC. And I believe when I was looking on Steam, this is only like a $30 game, so it's not a full AAA release. You know, I miss the days when we had movie tie-in games that were like budget titles and they were decent.
Yeah. Yes.
Like they don't have to be these AAA games.
No.
And so, A Quiet Place, a horror adventure game inspired by the critically acclaimed blockbuster movie franchise that highlights a unique survivor story after an invasion of deadly creatures. In this exclusive spin-off, experience the journey of a young woman who must endure the treacherous apocalypse in the midst of interpersonal family conflicts, all while coming to terms with her own inner fears. And one of the things I like about this game, I have a couple of cats that I subscribe to on YouTube that are playing this.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually have the option to have the microphone project sound so the creatures, I forget they call, can hear you. So don't talk into your microphone if you have it turned on, because they will get you. I was like, that is so cool.
That is cool.
That is such a great use. Cool. And also it makes it more immersive.
It does. I can see that being a problem. I can see that being a problem for PS5, because I don't know how the Xbox controllers work, but the PlayStation 5 controllers, they have a built-in microphone in the controller.
That's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Every time you start your console, the microphone is on. You have to like pause it or mute it. I mean, so that's an interesting mechanic to have in the game, where a lot of people forget to turn off their microphones on the controllers when they start the game. I'm interested in that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, same here. I can't wait to watch the trailer for that. Next up is we have a game that was talked about on today's Xbox partner showcase, Blindfire, Xbox Series systems, and PC. It's an online multiplayer first-person shooter that takes place in the dark, set in a shadowy underworld. The ultra-wealthy bet on illicit blood sports beneath a neon skyline. For contestants lured by the promise of untold riches and an unimaginable glory, it's kill or be killed. Now, we aren't watching the trailer for this one, but the premise of this is you're doing this in the dark. So you have different objects, like there's like infrared you can use. There are also like flashlights and other aspects of equipment and the environment that you can use to illuminate to try to survive against other players. So we aren't watching the trailer for that, but I think you should check it out. The design is really cool too.
That sounds
has a sort of futuristic neon design, but yeah, I think something you'll like.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Killing Time Resurrected on PS4, 5, Xbox One, Series systems, Switch, and PC. Set in the early 1930s, Killing Time Resurrected casts you as a student studying the cryptic world of Egyptology, who finds themselves trapped in the estate of wealthy heiress Tess Conway. A ritual to bestow eternal life conducted by Miss Conway backfires, and her high society friends vanish without a trace. It's up to you to find and destroy the mystical Egyptian water clock to undo its curse and face a legion of supernatural horrors. The remastered edition of Killing Time Resurrected features toggleable high-resolution character artwork sprites from the original 3DO and PC versions, upscaled environmental texturing, smoother gameplay, more responsive controls, and expanded control and key binding settings. Now, we are watching this one, and I see with the next game, I totally forgot the description, but we can figure out what it's about. But with Killing Time, right. But with Killing Time Resurrected, this came on the 3DO, so this is what? Mid-90s the 3DO came out?
Yeah, what is
it? Mid to late 90s. Wait a minute, do you know what the 3DO is?
Hell no, what is it?
See, this is what I'm showing my age. So 3DO is a game system that was put out by Panasonic.
Okay.
I want to say it's maybe, I'm not sure if it predates the PlayStation, but it's around that era. So like early mid 90s, it was a system. It was super expensive and it was CD based. It did not do well.
I mean, yeah.
And it had to be because I knew one guy in my dorm freshman year had one.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's like around that, between the PlayStation and between the launch of the PlayStation and the launch of Nintendo 64 is around that time.
Interesting.
So, but I was gonna say these are the sort of games that people should be remaking.
Yeah.
Games that are like 25 years old.
There
Games
you go.
that have, fallen out of public consciousness.
Yeah.
That's
not no damn. Y'all remaking games that came out 2 years ago.
Right, exactly. Or remastering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a remaster, not even a full-on remake. Did I get that? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, remastered edition. It's a remaster, it's not even a remake. So that tells you a whole lot right there.
Right.
All right. Next up, again, we don't really need my explanation. It is Super Mario Jamboree on the Switch. Excuse me, Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Yes.
It's Mario Party.
Yes.
What more do we need
Switch?
To say? Right. Suppose this one is like a lot better from some of the things I've heard about it. People, critics have been commenting about how like there are changes in the game that fans have been clamoring for a long time. So people really enjoying the changes, and it has an increased difficulty level for those of us who actually want more of a challenge. From what I'm saying, is not so much random or luck based. It's very much skill based in a lot of respects as well. So I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, I'm interested. It's on my wish list there. Like a good party game on the Switch.
Exactly. But we are watching the trailer, even though we don't have the description. So we are watching the trailer. So rest assured. And last but not least, we have Hot Wheels Monster Truck Stunt Mayhem on the PS4, 5, Xbox One, Series Systems, Switch, and PC. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks are ready to catch some wild and perform insane stunts while smashing and bashing through fantastical areas in a new game that brings your favorite monster trucks to your fingertips. We're not watching the trailer, but we can all figure out what that is.
Yeah, the monster truck.
Right. Monster Truck, Hot Wheels. There you go.
Right.
Simple. All right. Now let's get into the trailers. First trailer we have is Nikoderiko, The Magical World.
I love treasures. It's nice to have someone else do the dirty work for you. And only that annoying mongoose always ruins everything. Nikoderiko, you and your friends can't stop me. Ha 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 ha.
This looks like a mobile game.
Who developed this?
It looks like a solid platform.
Yeah, it does.
I'm like, okay. Yes, yeah. Definitely, I'm getting like Crash Bandicoot vibes.
Yep.
What is it? Donkey Kong Country? Like,
yep.
They took the greats and made a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I was just looked it up real quick because I thought maybe I forget the game, the Xbox game that I played that I really enjoyed, the platformer. It escapes me, but anyway, it reminds me of that. But I was looking it up. They actually have the composer from Donkey Kong Country on this game.
Okay.
So
yeah, so definitely influence there.
Yeah, definitely a lot of influences there, but it looks pretty cool.
It does.
Next up, we have A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead.
Okay. Because I'm interested. I don't know. Because the movie, you got to be quiet unless you're trying to kill me. So is this going to be, as first person? This is like a VR game. Okay.
Looks pretty faithful to the movie, so I'd give
It
him
does.
props on that. Yeah.
It does. But also look like a VR game that is not fully developed yet. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there is a VR version of this.
I mean, it may look like a port.
Yeah, I think there is a VR game. I think the VR game's on MetaQuest now.
Okay.
PlayStation VR 2.
Okay. All right. Not bad.
All right. Next up, Mario Party or Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Jamboree.
Oh, hey! Welcome to the biggest party of the year. We are so glad you could make it.
Hey.
We have 7 boards to play, including 2 returning classics, plus new items. Watch out for the super creepy dice block. Now, let's start off with a new board, shall we? I'll play as Polly. Ooh, a Waluigi fan, I see. Fun. It looks like you've played before. What's that? Oh, you have it. Well then, beginner's luck. Charming. Now, this next minigame is special because the winner will be joined by a Jamboree buddy. There you go. You've done it again. Once you've earned one, your buddy can help you out in all sorts of ways. Careful though, they can also double your disadvantages. And if another player passes you on the board, your Jamboree buddy will tag along with them instead. Look at that! You're using the new Shop Hub box item. Very clever. Better stock up though. I'm coming for you. You had enough coins to buy a star? That's great. You're playing so great. Your Jamboree buddy got one too? That is also great. Well, it's just, I'm so happy for you. But it's not over yet. There's still plenty of time for my triumphant comeback. I got this. You can get the festivities started in the Super Mario Party Jamboree game. Available now only on the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay.
Looks like Mario Party to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. I'm interested.
Yep. All right. Last but not least is Killing Time Resurrected.
Welcome to the Conway Estate.
Tess, my darling, we're not getting any younger.
They will be soon.
Your soul belongs to me!
Do you just have to lock them up in the wine cellar?
Oh no, I died.
I will pass.
I ain't really see much difference in the remastered graphics.
My body.
I do. It's a lot smoother, and also the characters a lot more detailed.
Okay.
Especially since it's using FMV. Interesting.
Okay. All right. This looked like it should have been an arcade, like an arcade game or something.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing though. With this is one of those games, and I'm pretty sure that it was very much hyped with this 3DO because that's what it focused on. It focused on the CD technology and being able to do video like this.
Yeah.
PlayStation really pushed like 3D polygons, stuff like the 3DO, even the Sega CD really pushed like that video, that FMV technology, like a computer.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. So you see a lot of this obviously with Killing Time. So yeah, it looks interesting. Probably not my cup of tea, but I definitely see the love that was put into restoring the game for what it used to look like 25 years ago to now. It's
agreed.
That the 3DO was like 25 years ago. It's kind of crazy.
Right. All right.
So that's it for our games this week. Brian, what's going on with you, man?
We're getting ready to get another episode of this here podcast out. What's the last one I put out? Oh, kind of recap my experience going to some theme parks in Ohio. That was a good time. It's for all you coaster nerds, and if you like roller coasters and theme parks, music parks, that episode is for us. So yeah, but get ready to release a new episode. We're talking music this time. That should be out sometime before this next we record again. So working on that. Other than that, I am relaxing. How about yourself?
Man, it's content pretty much every day. Dropping a bunch of interviews with creators right now. My interview with Eddie Lima from End of Z dropped on Monday. My interview with Mark Maya of So-Called Living dropped on yesterday. My interview with Steve Bynum of Atrium drops tomorrow. And then next week, we're looking at Philip Denson and crew over talking about Future Tales. And then if you missed my Baltimore Comic-Con exploits, everything is packaged into one nice, neat, hour-long package with the Baltimore Comic-Con 2024 retrospective featuring all the interviews, behind the scenes, show full of stuff, cosplay. It's all there in one package for you. So you can check that out next week. It'll be out. But you know where your nerds were. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at New Release Wednesday, on X at the NRW. And of course, you're currently on YouTube. So make sure you like, you share, and subscribe.